So in today's class, we will do De Moivre's theorem, VSAQs from Maths 2A. So take the first question. Find the value of 1 minus I whole power 8. So first let us take the bracket. The bracket is 1 minus I. Now first we will multiply, like how we have done in LAQs. We will multiply and divide by root a square plus b square. So what is root a square plus b square here? 1 plus 1, that is root 2. So we have to multiply and divide by root 2. Minus I into 1 by root 2. Now first number should be cos of something, second number should be sine of something. So that is root 2. Now first let me write this as 1 by root 2 and this as plus I into minus 1 by root 2. Now tell me, when is cos theta 1 by root 2 and sin theta minus 1 by root 2? That is at minus 45 degrees. So cos minus 45 is, cos of negative angle is again positive. Plus I sin of minus pi by 4. So at 45 degrees it is 1 by root 2, but at minus 45 it will become minus 1 by root 2. Okay, so that is root 2 into cos of minus theta is cos pi by 4. This mark sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So this minus will come out. It will become I sine pi by 4. Now after getting the value, we will raise it to the power 8. So 1 minus I whole power 8 is equal to root 2 power 8 into cos pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4 to the power 8. So root 2 is 2 power 1 by 2 whole power 8 into cos 8 pi by 4 minus I sin 8 pi by 4. We are applying De Moivre's theorem. 4 ones are 4 twos are 4 ones are 4 twos are. Here 2 ones are 2 fours are. So this is 2 power 4 into cos 2 pi minus I sin 2 pi. So 2 power 4 is 16, cos 2 pi is 1, minus I into sin 2 pi is 0. So the answer is 16. Take the next question. Question number 2. This question appeared last in March 2024. Simplify cos alpha plus I sin alpha whole power 4 by sin beta plus I cos beta whole power 8. Now first we will write given cos alpha plus I sin alpha whole power 4 by sin beta plus I cos beta whole power 8. But always any complex number must be of the form cos theta plus I sin theta. But in the denominator you can see it is opposite way. It is sin theta plus I cos theta. So what I will do is I will take I common. So if I take I common, what will you get? Cos alpha plus I sin alpha whole power 4 by, if I take I common, you will get cos beta minus I sin beta, you will get if I take I common whole power 8. Okay. Now we are applying De Moivre's theorem. Cos 4 alpha plus I sin 4 alpha by I power 8 into cos 8 beta minus I sin 8 beta. Now the numerator is cis 4 alpha. By I power 8 we can write I square whole power 4. And this is cis 8 beta. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 whole power 4 is plus 1 only, no? So this will become cis 4 alpha by cis 8 beta. So that is, using cis properties, we can write it as cis 4 alpha. Now here it is cos 8 beta minus I sin 8 beta, no? So it is cis of minus 8 beta. So this is cis of minus 8 beta. So this is 4 alpha. Actually, what are the cis properties? Cis A by cis B is cis A minus B. But already in the denominator you have negative. Negative of negative will become positive. That is, we can write this as cos 4 alpha plus 8 beta plus I sin 4 alpha plus 8 beta. This is the answer. Okay, so we'll continue with De Moivre's theorem VSAQs. So now next 3 to 4 questions which I will be doing, those are very, very, very important. Okay, so this is question number 3. If A, B, C are angles of a triangle, such that x is equal to cis A, y is equal to cis B, z is equal to cis C. Then find the value of x, y, z. So first let us write down, since A, B, C are angles of a triangle, we are using some angle property here. Then we get A plus B plus C is equal to pi. Now what is given to us? X is equal to cis A, Y is equal to cis B, Z is equal to cis C. So XYZ is equal to cis A into cis B into cis C. So using cis properties, we can write this as cis A plus B plus C. But we know A plus B plus C is pi. So this is cis pi. But cis pi can be written as cos pi plus I sin pi. Pi is 180. So cos 180 is minus 1 and sin 180 is 0. So the answer is minus 1. So mark this question very, 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 very important. Take the next question. This question is also very, very important. Nearly appeared 7 to 8 times in boards. So take the question. If x is equal to cis theta, then find the value of x power 6 plus 1 by x power 6. So given x is equal to cis theta, that is cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. Now I will raise x to the power 6. So I need to raise cos theta plus I sin theta to the power 6. Now we are applying De Moivre's theorem. We'll get cos 6 theta plus I sin 6 theta. This is x power 6. If x power 6 is cos 6 theta plus I sin 6 theta, 1 by x power 6 is the multiplicative inverse. So that is cos 6 theta minus I sin 6 theta. Now here in the question they are asking plus x power 6 plus 1 by x power 6. So we need to add these two. Add these two equations. So we get x power 6 plus 1 by x power 6. Positive negative get cancelled. That is equal to 2 cos 6 theta. This is the final answer. Take the next question, fifth one. If z is equal to cos theta comma sin theta, find z minus 1 by z. We have seen the same question in complex numbers also. So it's given z is equal to cos theta comma sin theta. So we can write z as cos theta plus I sin theta. So 1 by z will be cos theta minus I sin theta. Now here in the question you have a minus sign. So we need to subtract. Subtract these two, minus, minus, plus. So cos theta minus cos theta cancel. Z minus 1 by z is 2i sin theta, because I sin theta plus I sin theta is 2i sin theta. Take the next question. Now we are moving on to the omega model problems. So the question is, if 1 omega omega square are the cube roots of unity, then you write down, prove that 1 by 2 plus omega plus 1 by 1 plus 2 omega is equal to 1 by 1 plus omega. Now you see the question is, if 1 comma omega square are the cube roots of unity, then prove that 1 by 2 plus omega plus 1 by 1 plus 2 omega is equal to 1 by 1 plus omega. Okay. So whenever any problem is related to omega, you first write one statement. If 1 comma omega square are the cube roots of unity, then we can have two statements. 1 plus omega square is 0 and omega cube is equal to 1. Okay. So now what I will take is, consider 1 by 2 plus omega plus 1 by 1 plus 2 omega minus 1 by 1 plus omega I will take. Okay, now I will solve this. First we take the LCM. 2 plus omega into 1 plus 2 omega into 1 plus omega. Now this is the LCM. In the first term, what is missing from the LCM? 1 plus 2 omega into 1 plus omega. Plus, in the second term, what is missing in the denominator from the LCM? 2 plus omega into 1 plus omega. And in the third term, what is missing? 2 plus omega into 1 plus 2 omega. Is it clear? Now we multiply this numerator. We need to simplify it. So how to multiply? This into this, this into this, this into this, this into this. Like this we will do in all the terms. Okay. So 1 into 1 is 1 plus omega plus 2 omega plus 2 omega square plus 2 plus 2 omega plus omega square minus 2 minus 4 omega minus omega minus 2 omega square by denominators I am writing as it is, 2 plus omega, 1 plus 2 omega, 1 plus omega. Now what can be cancelled? I will. So plus 2 minus 2 cancel. 2 omega plus 2 omega, 4 omega minus 4 omega cancel. Plus omega minus omega cancel. 2 omega square minus 2 omega square cancel. Now what am I left over with? 1 plus omega square by denominator I will write as it is. But that is equal to 0, no? 1 plus omega square, I told you it is 0. 0 by 2 plus omega into 1 plus 2 omega into 1 plus omega. 0 by anything is 0. So what did we get finally? We got this value as 0, what we considered. 1 by 1 plus omega, 1 by 2 plus omega plus 1 by 1 plus 2 omega minus 1 by 1 plus omega is 0 you got. Now I'll take this third term to the other side. So I will get 1 by 2 plus omega plus 1 by 1 plus 2 omega is equal to 1 by 1 plus omega, hence proved. Now let's take another question. This is question number 6, right? So if 1 omega omega square are the cube roots of unity, this is very important model. Then prove that 2 minus omega, 2 minus omega square, 2 minus omega power 10, 2 minus omega power 11 is equal to 49. So again we need to write the same way. Given 1 omega omega square are cube roots of unity, then 1 plus omega square is 0 and omega cube is 1. Now we take LHS. LHS is 2 minus omega into 2 minus omega square into 2 minus omega power 10 into 2 minus omega power 11. Okay. First two brackets I am not disturbing. Now in the third bracket I can write omega power 10 as omega power 9 into omega. Then omega power 11 as omega power 9 into omega square. Now again first two brackets I am not disturbing. The third bracket omega power 9 we can write omega cube whole cube into omega. Then here also omega power 9 we can write omega cube whole cube into omega square. Now we already know omega cube is 1. So we can write it as 2 minus omega into 2 minus omega square into 2 minus 1 cube is 1. 1 into omega is omega. The same way minus omega square. Now you can see you got 2 minus omega 2 times and 2 minus omega square also 2 times. So we can write 2 minus omega whole square into 2 minus omega square whole square. Or this I can write 2 minus omega into 2 minus omega square whole square. Now I will open the brackets, like I will multiply this into this, this into this, this into this, this into this. So that is 4 minus 2 omega square minus 2 omega plus omega cube whole square. So that is 4 minus, if I take 2 common between these two, I get omega plus omega square plus omega cube is 1, no? So that is whole square. Now the condition you see, 1 plus omega square is 0. So can I write omega plus omega square is minus 1? If I take 1 to the other side, we get omega plus omega square is minus 1, right? So this is 4 minus 2 into minus 1 plus 1 whole square. So that is 4 plus 2 plus 1 whole square. That is 7 square, which is equal to 49, which is equal to RHS. Take the next question. Question number 7. If 1 omega omega square are the cube roots of unity, then find the value of 1 minus omega plus omega square whole power 5 plus 1 plus omega minus omega square whole power 5. Again we write the same step. If 1 omega omega square are the cube roots of unity, then 1 plus omega square is equal to 1 and this is equal to 0 and omega cube is equal to 1. This is the condition we use in every question. So first let us take LHS. LHS is 1 minus omega plus omega square whole power 5 plus 1 plus omega minus omega square power 5. Now you see we wrote 1 plus omega square is 0. So I can write 1 plus omega square as minus omega and 1 plus omega as minus omega square, right? So here 1 plus omega square I can write minus omega whole power 5. Plus now 1 plus omega I can write it as minus omega square whole power 5. That is minus 2 omega whole power 5 plus minus 2 omega square whole power 5. Minus power 5 is minus. 2 power 5 is 32. Omega power 5. Minus power 5 is minus again. 2 power 5 is 32. Omega square whole power 5 is omega power 10. If I take minus 32 omega power minus 32 common, I am left over with omega power 5 plus omega power 10. Now omega power 5 I can write omega cube into omega square. Omega power 10 I can write omega power 9 into omega. That is minus 32 into omega cube is 1. So 1 into omega square is omega square. Omega power 9 is 1. So 1 into omega is omega. But also from this condition, we can write omega plus omega square is minus 1. No? If I take 1 that side, it becomes minus 1. If I take omega that side, it becomes minus omega. If I take omega square that side, it becomes minus omega square. So that is minus 32 into minus 1. Answer is 32. Now take the next question. If 1 omega square are cube roots of unity, prove that a plus b into a omega plus b omega square into a omega square plus b omega is equal to a cube plus b cube. Now we will take LHS. LHS is a plus b into a omega plus b omega square into a omega square plus b omega. A plus b I am writing as it is. Now I am multiplying these two brackets. This into this, this into this, this into this, this into this. So a square omega cube plus ab omega square plus ab omega power 4 plus b square omega cube. So that is a plus b into. Now omega cube is 1, right? So wherever we have omega cube, I am writing 1. So that is a square into 1 will become a square plus ab omega square. And here omega power 4 I can write omega cube into omega plus b square because omega cube is 1. Now that is a plus b into a square plus, if I take ab common from these two, we will get omega square plus omega we will get because omega cube is 1. Now we know the condition 1 plus omega square is 0. If I want to find out omega square plus omega value, I should take 1 to the other side, it becomes minus 1. So that is a plus b into a square plus ab into minus 1 plus b square. So that is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. This is the formula for a cube plus b cube. That is RHS. Hence proved.